Good morning, my friends in YouTube land. Excuse me, this is Keisha, and I'm here today to show you. I've had a few requests on how I do my eyebrows, so it's no different than a lot of other people who do their eyebrows with concealer and a eyebrow pencil, but this is how I do mine. So well, this is what I use for mine, so let's begin. My eyebrows need a little bit of work, but I thread my own eyebrows, but I haven't had a chance to really do them lately. I've been working on other things. So first I brush them with my Sonia Kashuk eyebrow brushing comb. I also have one by Essence of Beauty. So it's not Essence of Beauty, this is Eco Tools. So whichever one I pick up first, that's the one I use. And I just brush them up and around to make sure that they are in place and pretty well groomed. So first I take my MAC pencil. This is in Spiked. I don't know if you can see the color on the end because it's so brown, but I take this and I just lightly, with light strokes, color in my eyebrows. My eyebrows aren't as sparse as I've seen some people's, but they are still a set that really could use some work to help them look the way they should. And it's so funny because when I talk to my boyfriend about, you know, some of the stuff that I do, he's like, well, why do you do that? And, you know, why don't you just leave your eyebrows alone? But then when I show him what they look like without anything, he's like, oh, okay. So I find it funny. He does support me in my beauty business because, like I said before, he's a photographer, but he's also a man, and I don't think he truly realizes just how much work some things take. So I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to what he says in that instance. Excuse me, I have something tickling my throat or something, and it's just really getting on my nerves this morning. Excuse me. Okay, so next what I do is I take my MAC concealer. This is the liquid concealer, and I place just a little bit on my hand, the back of my hand, and this is going to be enough for my eyebrows. And then sometimes I also use this for my eyelids. Excuse me. So I'm going to take the same Essence of Beauty concealer brush that I use for my eyelid, and I'm going to just dab an ever so teeny bit. I don't know if you can see that, but it is a very little bit because it goes a long way. And I'm going to just go over the outline of the bottom of my eyebrow, creating the shape that I want them to be. And I really can't tell you how I choose the shape every day. They look different every day. But I just go over it and keep refining it until it's basically the shape I want. And then I do the same over the top. Okay, I'm going to do the same with the other eye. Now, I am also a firm believer, excuse me, Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm falling apart today. I am truly a firm believer that you probably will not be able to get both eyebrows to look the exact same, so they should be sisters as opposed to twins, because I can never, ever, ever get them to look the exact same. But I do the best I can, and that is about as far as it goes. So I'm doing the top of them as well. Excuse me, on this side. And I also do the inside just a little bit. Sometimes I'll just take my finger and kind of go over the part. Then I'm going to take this, like I said, sometimes if I have too much, which that little bit was a little bit too much, and I'm going to place it on my eyelid. Okay, and I'm going to take this and what's left over, do it on the other side. Alright. Like I said, I just wanted to use the rest that was on my eyelid. I mean, it was on the back of my hand. And now, the last little bit that I do is I take this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. Now, I didn't necessarily, I bought it on sale at Rite Aid a couple of weeks ago. Excuse me. I don't necessarily care for the colors that it comes with as far as the eyebrow colors, but I do take my finger onto the wax and I put just a smidgen on my eyebrows to set them. Literally, I just run my finger over it ever so slightly and touch my eyebrows, or kind of pat them, and then that sets them. So that's what I do for my eyebrows. And now I am about to do the video for my eyes today, so check you on the flip side.